Good day guys, welcome to Trendy. I'll be showing you how to make this beautiful party flyer from scratch. So if you really want to learn how to make this flyer, just watch this video to the end. Don't skip any part, because no part of this video it's worth skipping. Just watch it to the end. I'll be deleting every damn thing that you're seeing here. So let me delete it first. Let me delete every damn thing that you're seeing here. Every damn. So let me go back and open our Pixellab again so that we can start afresh. So this is our Pixellab. Let me import the job so that I'll be looking the already done job. And I'll be using it to work on this new one. Okay, let me hide it. Okay, here we go. So the first thing you bring now is your background. The first thing you bring first is what? Your background. Okay, actually this is our background. So let me change the color of this background to pure white so that we can see the edges of the frame. So this is our background. Next thing you do now, you drag it to fit in everywhere on this empty space. Then the next thing you do now is to centralize. Enter your relative position. You centralize it. Go to your position. You position it a little bit centered. You lock it. Then the next thing is to import another background again. I used two backgrounds for that video, for that work. I actually used two backgrounds to achieve that work. So the next background will be coming from here. Okay, this is it. Then the next thing, you tap your arrow. Let me show you the arrow. This arrow now. Tap on that arrow, it will rotate. Tap it again. You see. Then the next thing you do now, you drag it. Then you centralize it. Are you seeing? You take it a little bit upwards. Then what you do now is you reduce the opacity of the last background you imported. Go to your opacity. Reduce your opacity. Take it to 20. Are you seeing? Then let's check. Okay, the next thing is to bring in your image. Bring in your image. So this is actually our image. So what you do now is to increase the size of the image. I know some of you will be wondering how come the image is already faded. I did not download it like this, so I worked on the image. So in my next tutorial will be how to fade image and drop it on imported background. So you guys shouldn't bother. I'll be working on that. That will be our next tutorial. That will be next week Monday. So what you do now, you lock it. You see, we are getting there gradually. So the next thing you do now is to enter your text. Enter your text. That's okay. Let me change the text to white so that I can actually see what I'm doing. You see? Then the next thing you do now is to reduce the size of your text. Reduce the size of your text to 20. You centralize it. Then the next thing, you enter your paddle. This your paddle now is to space out the edges of the text. space out the edges of the text. Then the next thing you do now, you go to your spacing, enter your spacing, space it out. Don't forget, this is an entertainment flyer that you're working on, so there is a rules that govern each flyer, each design, but that will be story for another day. So now you select your font, the font you know that it's going to suit what you're doing. Okay, this is the font I actually used. Then you drop it here. You drop it here. Then the next thing now will be the theme, or let me say will be the caption, which is La Vida Loca. Shekpe. Shout out to all the videos one. So okay, let's go back to the reason why we are here. So the next thing you do is enter your size. You increase the size of what? Of your tag. Then let me paddle it. Are you seeing? Then let me choose my font. Choose a perfect font that is going to suit this thing. Okay, that font is too big. The size of the font is too big. So the next thing you do is to enter your texture. Tap on your gallery icon or your gallery sign. Then go to your gallery. I'll be dropping this background too. All the background I used in this video, I'll be dropping the link on how to download them in the description of this video. So just go to the description of this video to follow the link and download the background. It's quite simple. Okay, so this is the background I actually used, but I turned it. Are you seeing? You can enable, you can disable, you can enable, you can disable based on the concept you need. So I actually enabled. So let me reduce the size of this our theme again. Okay, 190 is quite okay. Then the next thing, now you go to your emboss. This is your emboss. Tap on your emboss, enable. Then go to the last part of your emboss, which is this place. Now you see your bevel. Now take it to 1. Are you getting me? Don't worry, we actually get to where we are going. We are almost there. Are you seeing? But if you leave it like this now, it won't be okay, it won't be nice, because the background is struggling with the text is struggling with the background. So what you do now, you put another background that will bring the color out. So what you do now, you enter your shape, then you tap on your plus icon, tap on it, just tap on your plus icon. Okay, sorry, go to your gradient, enter your gradient, tap on your plus icon. This is how to actually appear. Then this your white now, take it, this your white, take it, make it to be black, change the color to black, then make it to be transparent. I see. Then this other side now, take it to black. Are you seeing? You can as well bring this other side a little bit forward. Okay, so what you do now is you change the color to pure black. Okay, let me leave it this way and try and stretch it first so that you guys will see what I'm saying. Then you drop it here. But if you leave it like this now, it won't be okay, because it's totally off, like it doesn't rhyme with what you're doing. So what you do now is you take this, you just hold on it like this and bring it downwards, and automatically it will go down. Then the next thing, now you change the color to be black. Are you seeing that the text that we added, the color has now come out? The color is now out. Are you seeing? So the next thing you do now is you enter your this shape that I am about to import is called rough edge effect or rough edge shape. But if you cannot download it yourself, also check the description of this video. I'll be dropping the link in the description of this video, so just check the description to get it. Then you change the shape to pure white. You drag it, and actually drop it somewhere here. Are you seeing? Okay, I turned the shape. Go to your 3D, then your x axis, take it to 100. Automatically I've turned the shape to the other side. Are you seeing? Then you lock. So let's check our original design. Let's just be as if we are working on our own without following our original design. Okay, so we are close. Okay, now the next thing you do now, you enter your shapes, tap on your good, then hold your shapes like this, take it to the end, then actually leave it, then you centralize it, then you bring it downwards. That's when you want to create tiny shapes. Although if you use your if you want to create shape that will be more tiny, that's how you will create it. Sorry, if you want to create lines, not shape, sorry, if you want to create lines that will be more tiny, that's how you do it. Then you leave it. Are you seeing? You duplicate it also, then you also do the same thing that you did. Okay, that's the space for the address. That's the space for where you put your address. Are you seeing? That's the space for the what? For the address. Then the next thing is to create space for the theme, for the date and the logo. So your radius now, this is your radius. Your radius now is to fold the edges of the shape. Look at now, all the shapes are sharp. Let me show you. Let me tap on my good first. All the edges are sharp. Now let's go and edit our shape with our radius. In case you don't know the function, you see, let me show you also. The edges has been folded. Now let's do the reason why we created the shape. Now you reduce the size of the shape. You reduce the size first. Reduce your edges, your radius, take it to 0. Then reduce the size of the shape to the one that will suit what you're doing, or to the one that you love. Then you come here now. Come here and take your edges. So you can just drop it at 30. Okay. Then the next thing is now your opacity now. Take it to 0. Then come here now. You see your stroke. That's when you will stroke it. Are you seeing? Okay, the stroke is much. Let's reduce the size of the stroke. Then the next thing is to change your color to pure white. Then what you do now is to go up, then position it properly. Position it where you want to position it. Are you seeing? So that's how we created the other one. Then you lock it. Then the next thing you do now is to enter your shape again. This one now you won't be needing your radius. Then you take the edges like this. You take these edges like this. Are you seeing? So now as you're working as a designer, learn how to pick colors from your image. So now if we use white on this shape that we've created now, it won't be that okay. Are you getting me? So it won't be that okay. So what you do now is you look around the image or around the background, then you try to use any color that is in the background or the image. Okay, so now we've used yellow, and we've used yellow, and yellow is here. We've used dark yellow, and dark this thing is here, orange. So what is missing now is red. So what you do is you actually use this other shape that I imported, now make it to be red, because first the lady that we are working with, or the lady that is in this design, tied red tie or red durak or whatever thing they call it. So what you do now is you lock it also. So the next thing you do now is to enter your shapes again, do the same thing, but this one now make it to be more tiny. You also change it to your red. Then you drop it at the side of your work. Then now you lock it. So now what you will be doing is to just put in your details. Then let me bring in the last thing. That's our address icon. Icon. Let me change it to white so that you can, that will be obvious. They reduce the size. You bring it upwards a little. Then you drop it close to where you will drop your address. You see? So let's check our original work again. Let's check it again. So automatically we've done everything that we did in this one, every down thing. So remaining one thing again, that's the theme. So what you do now, you go to your shadow, enable your shadow. Now your blur radius, now take it to 15. To 15. You centralize it. So you, now what you'll be doing now is to just put in your details, put in the details that your clients gave to you. And this is how I did the party flyer design. So please kindly subscribe if this is your first time of coming to this channel, and thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the notification bell to get notified each time I upload amazing tutorials like this.